The Government of Meghalaya, with deep sorrow, announced the passing of Dr. Donwa Dethwelson Lapang, fondly remembered as Mahe, former Chief Minister and a towering statesman of the state. He breathed his last on the 12th of September 2025 at the age of 96. In honor of his distinguished service to Meghalaya and the nation, the government declared a 3-day state mourning from the 13th to 15th of September. During this period, the national flag was flown at half-mast on all government buildings across the state, and official entertainment was suspended as a mark of respect. A state funeral was organized today, the 15th of September, at Students' Field, Jayau, Shillong. The ceremony witnessed the participation of dignitaries including the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad K. Sangma, cabinet ministers, MLAs, leaders, family members and citizens from across the state who gathered to pay their final respects. The late leader was accorded full state honors, including a ceremonial gun salute. His coffin, draped with the Indian national tricolour, was carried in solemn procession before being laid to rest. Following the service, his mortal remains were interred at the Jayau Presbyterian Church Cemetery, Waking, Shillong, in the presence of family, well-wishers and officials. Dr. D.D. Lapang, a veteran leader and multiple-term Chief Minister of Meghalaya, leaves behind a legacy of public service, political wisdom and dedication to the welfare of the people. He is survived by his wife, Amethyst Linda Jones Blah, his son Badablak Robert Blah, grandchildren and great-grandchildren. The state of Meghalaya joins in mourning the loss of one of its most eminent leaders and extends its deepest condolences to the bereaved family.
Start! Fire!
Of God, which is our helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, will comfort all the grieving hearts. and give strength and fortitude to the members of the Beer family, particularly to Madam Bla and his children and grandchildren, who has been so kind to provide support for a leader who wanted to serve the people. Thank you, Madam, and all the members of the family for giving him this kind of support to enable him to be with us for a long, long time, until such an age. I remember when my beloved leader, Dr. Lapang, told me, Mukul, I had to say no for the next election. My family, yes. There's a time when we need to listen to the family. And this is exactly what our leader demonstrated. He listened to the family, and he knew when to let go the things which he loved so much.
Self-made leader whose life was woven into the very fabric of our state. Dr. Donwa Dethwelson Lapang, our beloved Mahe, was more than a leader. He was a man whose humble beginnings were matched only by the towering legacy he leaves behind. We remember a son of the soil who walked from the dust of the roadside as a laborer, rose to the ranks with grit and grace, and led our people through some of the most challenging chapters of our history. His journey was not his alone. It was the journey of Meghalaya itself. From the early days of statehood to moments of celebration, from seasons of uncertainty to days of hope, Dr. Lapang stood as an anchor, steady, humane, and steadfast. I have known Dr. Lapang since I was a young boy, through my late father, late Shri P.A. Sangma. Many years later, I had the privilege of serving alongside him in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. A powerful orator, he served with distinction as Minister of State, Cabinet Minister, Chief Minister, and Leader of Opposition. His voice echoed in the halls of Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, but it also reached the last mile. He believed fiercely in dialogue. He chose peace over posturing and development rooted in our identity.
Work hard, stay humble, and always remember you are here to serve, not to be served. He lived these words every single day of his life. As I look out of this gathering today, people from every walk of life, from every corner of Meghalaya, from different political parties and belief, I see the true measure of my father's impact. He brought people together to build bridges, not walls. Farewell, Pa. You may have run your race with honor and dignity. Your voice may be silent now, but the spirit echoes in every hill and valley of this land you love so deeply. A boy who once walked on the road grew up to build pathways of hope for millions. A teacher who started a small school in Nongpor ended up educating an entire state about service, humility, and love. You told us that greatness is not what about titles you hold, but about what the lives you touch. You touch so many lives, Pa. And to all of us here today, your work continues. Thank you, Pa, for showing us what it means to serve with dignity, to lead with humility, and to love without limits. God bless us all. Thank you.